Hey guys, it's Dan with another graphic novel review. And this time, I wanted to share with you guys a book that, if you recall, if you saw my September 2019 pickups video, this was one of the books that I had picked up in the month of September. To be quite honest with you, I almost was not going to do a review of this because I lucked out when I purchased this book. Just to backtrack and how I acquired this book, I picked this up from a Craigslist ad. I was just happened to go and look at what books were available on Craigslist, and I saw that someone was selling this for $3 in my home city. So I was like, oh my god, I love Edgar Allan Poe, and it's a graphic novel of some of his works. So I was like, I've got to get that book. And that's the thing. I look to see, because usually when I'm getting ready to review a book, I look to see, what are the links, so I can share the links with you guys. I did some research. This is not on Amazon. I even went and looked at Book Depository. It's not on Book Depository either. Apparently this book is really hard to find, which is really, really shockingly surprising because it is really good. I'm going to share with you guys some of the pages. First off, I'm going to tell you which stories are in here. It has 5 of Poe's known stories. The first is The Raven, which I found just beautifully adapted. I've never heard of this illustrator. His name is Pete Katz, and I guess he's from England. They did The Raven, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Mask of the Red Death, The Black Cat, and one story that I didn't hear of. I am currently reading the complete collection of Edgar Allan Poe's works, so I haven't read this one until I read it in here. The System of Dr. Tar and Professor Feather, which blew my mind, was a really, really good story. This is published by New Burlington Books. It's a small independent publisher I've never heard of, and I'm wondering if they did a limited press of this because, like I said, it's not for sale on Amazon, and it wasn't for sale on Book Depository. I honestly don't know where you would find this. I did see other books by this publisher at my local Ollie's, but it wasn't Edgar Allan Poe. It was like Robert Louis Stevenson. I think it was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde illustrated. But if you look at these illustrations, they are absolutely gorgeous. They are gorgeous, and of course it's Edgar Allan Poe, man. The Raven, I guess, was the story that got him famous, and apparently, I don't know the currency rates, but back in the day, he got paid $9 for that story. And I don't know, $9 was a lot, I think, back then. So, we say that now, $9 doesn't seem like a lot, but I think in like the 1800s, I think $9 was a lot of money. I noticed that sometimes the characters kind of look like Poe. I don't know if the illustrator did that on purpose. But I absolutely love this, guys, and I was afraid to share it with you guys because it's just so hard to find. The reviews on Goodreads, there aren't too many reviews because, like I said, it must have been a limited pressing, and that's why I was kind of hesitant to share it with you guys because it's kind of like teasing, and I don't want to tease you guys. I don't want to tease you. I don't want to tease you with a book you can't pick up, that you can't get anywhere. That's why I was kind of hesitant to share this with you, but I was like, you know what? It's a really good book. If you can manage to find this someplace, get it for sure. I was almost, sometimes I'll donate some of the books I buy to my local library, but I think I'm definitely going to keep this one for my collection just because I don't think there are any other graphic novelizations of Poe's work. Like when it comes to Lovecraft, I know there's a few, but this, being that it's Edgar Allan Poe and it's a graphic novelization, I really, really enjoyed this. Like I said, it's Poe's writing, some of his better stories, and I really liked that last story. It was about these this mental patient, like asylum, and there was a twist at the end, and just the way that the artist illustrated the ending of that story, it was it was good. And especially the way he did the Raven, and like I never really paid attention to the Raven. Like I've heard it and I've read it like a bunch of times, but I never really paid attention to the meaning of it. And I kind of almost question whether Edgar Allan Poe was an atheist because of the way that poem is written, when the Raven's like, because he keeps asking about his long lost love Lenore, and the Raven's like, nevermore, like she doesn't exist ever again, she's nevermore. So I found that to be really cool. I really enjoyed that. I did rate this 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It is like I said, guys, if you can get your hands on this book, pick it up, get it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know where you can find this. You might be able to obtain it on eBay. I did notice when I clicked on Goodreads where they offer different links to purchase the copies, whatever you're reading. It did offer a number of different booksellers. So, and I didn't click all of them. I only clicked Amazon and Book Depository, and this wasn't there. And I'm afraid somebody's going to troll me and they're going to thumb down this video just because they can't get it. They can't buy it. And if you're going to be like butthurt like that, then get the fuck out. Like, seriously. It's not my fault you can't fucking buy it. But yeah, I do apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I wasn't able to find it anywhere else. And I always, I want to share with you guys these books because I want you to read them too. But, you know, I thought this was a really good book, and like I said, if you can manage to get your hands on it someplace, do it, because it is well worth it. And I'm surprised I only paid $3 for it, so I really lucked out. That's all I got for you guys. If you came here looking for graphic novel, trade paperback, comic book, or even regular fiction reviews, go ahead and hit that subscriber button. While you're there, hit that notification bell so you're well aware of when I upload videos. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time, later.